My name is Saif Mahmud, and I'm a 16-year-old fatherless hustler trying hard to escape this matrix from a third world country, Bangladesh. And in this video, I'm gonna share you guys how I got A plus in SSC in just 2 months. Actually, I never wanted to make this video because this is not my niche at all. But in my previous video, you guys showed me much support and much love. I had to do it. Many of you guys requested me to make a specific video about this, about the topic what I did in that 2 months, the detailed, how I got A plus in 2 months. And here I am making that video for you guys, for your request. So, but before moving to the main part, I want to clarify one thing. Like a lot of you guys misunderstood my previous video. Getting an A plus in 2 months was never my main point of the video. It was not the point. What I wanted to prove, what I wanted to tell you guys was that the flaws of our education system, that our education system helps us from reaching our full potential. For example, every one of us are unique in our own way, right? So we're different. But if you see our education system, we read the same book, we have the same syllabus, we do the same question, and we are just in the same system. So, and at the end of the day, when you get the result, our society tells you that you are a good student, you have a bright future just based on your marks in the exam, and you are a bad, you have no future, you cannot do anything in your life if you get a bad result. And how can this be logical at all? Like, maybe someone is not good at studying physics, but maybe he is great at playing basketball. Maybe he's a world-class sportsman, athlete. You don't know. And our society won't let us know because our society will push us that you have to do it. There's no other options. And that's what I try to prove. That's what I try to tell you guys. That was the main message of the video, that it also helps us from thinking critically. We just follow the flow. We do not think for ourselves. The system thinks for us. So that was the problem, and that was the main message. So let's get to this video and to the main point, how I got A plus in 2 months, right? So I'm gonna share you the whole story. I'm a student of SSC 26. So when I was in class 9, it was new curriculum. So I didn't study at all. And I am a business person. And I don't like to study at all because I I love self-improvement books or books that can actually help me in real life, like those books. And I have also many other books in my shelf. And also I like to do business. That's my main thing. And that's what I did. I didn't study, and I failed in pre-test in two subjects. I failed in higher math and chemistry in pre-test, and in the test exam I passed barely with the help of our teacher and my friends. Even if I passed, I failed in higher math. I got 6. You have to remember that I got 6 in higher math in the test exam, and few months later in the SSC exam I got 86 in the higher math. So how I got that is 2 months before SSC, I decided to lock in. Seriously, I left my business. I left my passion. So I decided all I have to do is now study, study, and study. My whole schedule is eat, sleep, study. That's all for 2 months. And I wasn't ready for that hard work because I'm not used to study that much. So I gradually increased the time, and the first month I actually read the easier books like Bangla, English, BGS, ICT, all of those easier books. I finished them in the first month, and I have 30 days. When I have 30 days till my exam, I have all the group subjects left. Now I have to finish the group subjects, the main things. So I am gonna show you the exact step by step how I finished my syllabus and how I studied. So if you want to keep a note, you can keep a note, but listen very carefully, especially SSC 27. The step one of my studying was read the board book, read the chapter. If I want to finish a chapter, I first read the board book to get a clear idea about the contents of that chapter and what I need to understand. So I have an idea about. I don't have to clearly understand it yet. I have an idea about this chapter. And then the step two is to move on to a online class, because I didn't go to any private tutor, any coaching, no, nothing at all self study. And in online class, not some advanced or revision class, it's basic to advanced. You have to learn the basics, you have to learn everything actually. So one short class I did from ACS, and uh, when I did the class, I listened very carefully because it was the most important part. I have a clear idea by reading books, and now I have to understand, and I have to able to be solve questions from this chapter by seeing the lecture, by seeing the class. And after the class is finished, now this is the third step, practice. In the end of the every class, they gave me some practice sheets. So an important questions of boards that I should practice. I practice those. And there is a very important thing about practicing those. The thing is, you have to get a timer or a stopwatch, and you have to see how long are you taking to write a CQ, a SQ. You have to time maintenance is the very important thing. And handwriting is also another fact, because you cannot deny handwriting matters. It is very important in SSC, and you have to be uh, you have to at least finish the exam 100%. That's why time management comes. I used to write a CQ in 25 minutes. So uh, you do what you like to do, and you must practice. It is a very important thing. And I prefer the, if you have a test paper made easy or any suggestion book, you should do the most important top questions, especially the repeated question that comes in the boards again and again. You have to practice those are the most important. And about the schedule, maybe my schedule was a joke actually, because I didn't have any schedule at all I did was study, eat, sleep, study, all day, all night, because I have only 1 month. I cannot lose 1 minute. Every minute is important to me that at that time. So that's it. That's how I studied. I'm gonna say the steps again. Read the board book, then online class, then practice. That's all. And that is what I did. And I want to tell you one more thing, that even if your goal is not to get a good result, maybe your any goal in your life, like want to be a successful entrepreneur, if you want to be build a good physique, if you are learning a new skill, the most important thing is to lock in, to be consistent, and have that hunger in him, the dedication. I'm gonna do it no matter what, I have to do it. So if you have that in your mind, and that hunger in your mind, that dedication, then I think anything is possible. Nothing is impossible. Even I did it in 2 months. I think even in 1 month it is possible if you uh, do the hard work. So that's it for the video, and I hope for the best for you guys. Thanks for watching Escape this Matrix.